Good morning. God bless each and every one of you. It is Turned Up Tuesday, guys. Tuesday, July the 19th, 2022. 2 minutes after the hour. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team. That's Senny J with Barbi Cologne. Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, guys? Chat room's wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com. Thank you so much. Distributed by Comedy World Network. Please download the Comedy World Network app. We truly appreciate you guys out there. If you don't mind, Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. Thank you so much. We're on YouTube this morning as well. Go to our YouTube page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. And like and subscribe to the page. Get notified when we go live. We're on all social media platforms this morning. We're on Facebook as well. We're on all social media platforms, the TikToks, the Instagrams, all of that. So please just type in the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. Hottest group on Facebook, I believe. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you this week. Get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, Senny J. God bless you. Good morning. Good to see you. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everyone listening. We have an amazing show for you today. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know everything that is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news, as well as front page news, where I'll let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. You make sure you stick around for that. Morning, Barbi.
Good morning, Senny. Good morning, Shawn.
Good morning. God bless each and every one of you guys. I just want to start off by saying this. Weird. Barbi Cologne came in this morning and said Senny J said that she wasn't getting any sleep for the last couple of days, and I thought about that, and I said, well, Jesus, I didn't get any sleep last night either. And I'm not trying to piggyback off of what she's saying. Last night, Barbi Cologne, Senny J. Hold on a second. Hold on. Last night, 1:30 in the morning, the dog started barking. I don't know what else. I don't know what I thought. And my dog is a mid-sized dog to a big dog, big bark, loud bark like this dude is paying rent, right? So while the dog's barking, I said, all right, let me get up and just walk him outside. Just maybe you got to pee, whatever. Just so I go back to sleep, right? Saying walk bring dog back in the house, Barbi Cologne, right? The dog's over there eating a little bit of food and he's drinking a little bit of water, and I'm just sitting there waiting for him so I can just kind of put him back in his crate so I go to sleep, right? Right. I put him in the crate, walk back to the bedroom, right? Look in the refrigerator. There's nothing in that refrigerator of mine. Damn. Nothing in that thing. And for we're cleaning up before we leave.
Oh, is that it?
And CJ, and I'm not eating. And CJ, I'll go to the bedroom and I open up the bedroom door. My wife is laying there in the bed sleeping. Guess what happens, CJ? All the power goes out. The power just went out. It just, it zapped out. Because a lot of times, with me growing up, especially in the hood and going through life challenges, I've been victim of the electricity being cut off due to not paying the bill.
Right.
And every time that's happened to me, Barbi Cologne, in my lifetime, when they cut the lights off, it was always in the middle of the night, and you didn't know it until you woke up in the morning.
Right.
Right.
It was never that impending doom moment where you saw it happen, where maybe you could jump up and explain yourself. But in this particular situation, the lights go out. While I was looking at her, yeah. For the first time, it's like that solar eclipse that you finally see in your lifetime.
The solar eclipse.
The lights went out, and I saw it.
Whoa. And what did you do?
Everything went dark. And I mean, life stopped.
Right.
And you know these little indicators that you pay your bill, your light bill, like the microwave light is on, and it's little lights you have in the outlets, and just maybe a kitchen light. And I'm gonna ask that question in a minute. Do you keep your kitchen light on? And I don't know. We'll ask that question. And the lights go out, right? Mm-hmm. The moment Barbi Cologne, I got my phone in my hand at the same time because when I'm walking the dog, I got the phone light on just in case he poop. It's dark outside. I can't see.
Right.
Barbi, not even 10 seconds after the lights cut off, I get a message from the electric company.
What they say?
It says your power outage.
Okay. They
didn't give me a chance to even go. I knew the bill was paid. I'm a grown ass man. Thank God for Jesus. It was amazing how proactive PP is called PPL where I live. I don't know what you guys got.
You got Med-Ed.
Oh, you got Med-Ed. I got PPL. All right, so Med-Ed. That's the neighbor electricity.
Whatever, Sean.
That's the federal funded electricity. So
PPL is the neighbor electricity.
You're damn right, and I'm glad for it. So
that's why it went out.
You're damn right.
Right.
So
exactly, because you ain't hear my Med-Ed going out.
My power
didn't go out.
Now here where it gets really strange. I get the text immediately after the lights go out. The lights are out. I'm in the dark. Phone buzzes. Right? Power outage. I'm still in disbelief. I go outside. Because, when the power go out, you want to go outside because you need to see everybody else's power go out. Because if my power's only out, then there's a power problem with that money.
Right.
So, Senny, I step outside, and guess what I see? It's my next door neighbors, husband and wife combo with the family. They're outside already. Mm-hmm. But it startled me because I didn't think no one would be outside. So I look to my right. He go, yep, our power's out too. This is 2:00 in the morning.
Like he want to inform everyone.
Yep, power's out. I didn't even get a chance to say anything. I look down. I go to look to my left. The whole block is out of all the houses are out of. There's no electricity. Directly across the street, everybody living over there.
They power on.
They're good.
They probably got Med-Ed.
Right. And
well, what did they say the reason was for the outage?
Okay, I got that. Thank you. Yeah. Power comes back on at 4:36.
Okay.
And in the text messages, they said it was a tree limb that was a down wire because the trees.
Please, likely story, PPL. Get it together.
Now.
Just like when your plane is delayed and they say it's because there's something wrong with the plane. Right. They're double checking.
Now when the power went off, I'm used to all of it. I'm used to the power going. I'm used to all that, right? I'm used to that when days back in the day.
Back in the day.
Right. So I just like conformed like it was natural to me. Okay.
Get the flashlight.
Right. And I'll go back to bed. I didn't even want to wake my wife up because why wake her up?
Right.
Like it's just the power's out.
Right.
So
she would have been like, "How do you know?"
Right.
I would have been like,
right.
Go to sleep.
So Barbi, I go back in the bed. I lay down. I'm like, okay, I got my phone.
Right.
One of my phones is funny. One of my phones was dying, so I go to the car to charge it. I put it in the car, turn the car on, let it charge. I got the other phone. I'm just, I'm looking at the phone. And while I'm doing that, while she sleep, I hear on the door. Scared the F out of me. Guess what? It's my bonus son. I forgot he was.
The house door.
I forgot the bonus son was in the crib. I forgot that the bonus son was in his bed. I forgot all about that because, the light threw me off, the power, the neighbor, all that. He knocks on the door, Senny. I swear, thank God, man. I could have had a heart attack on that one. Because I forgot he knocked on the door, and when he knocked on the door, he had a cell phone with the light on the cell phone. So you see this little image with a little light. It was like a horror flick. It was like a horror flick.
Right.
Knocks on the door. I go, ha! And I did go, ha!
Scared of y'all.
I know you did.
He
That's
jumps in. He
hilarious.
goes, Shawn, the TV's not working.
Oh,
Why
my.
you up watch TV anyway?
The TV's not working. I said, I know the power's out. Well, what we gonna do?
Go to sleep.
I said, going back to sleep. Yo, you know what he said? God bless you, little young man. He goes, I'm scared.
Oh.
He goes, I'm scared. He goes, I'm scared. Right? Now, while all this is going on, before we start the show, Barb, guess what? The dog is barking now. Now, here goes the
Cooper
dog
is
route.
having a fit.
The dog, lights out, everybody's talking. Coop like, yo, what's good?
Coop like, I ain't got time for this.
Coop's
big,
like
give me
this,
some light.
good. Now, my wife jumps up. What's going on? Power's out. The power's out, bro.
Everybody up now.
Everybody's up. The power's up. The kid's up. I'm up. She's up. Dog's barking.
Oh my God. Poor
He
Tanya.
says he's scared. He looks at his mother.
He gets in the bed.
Not only does he get in the
course he
bed,
does,
not
of
only
course.
of course he gets in bed. Not only does he get in the bed, I yield the bed. I take the little cover or whatever and pillow, head right out to that living room because the dog is barking.
Cooper nervous.
And I took one for the team. The boy is snuggling up with his mom's. He's good. I'm in the dog
You and the dog together.
with the dog. And that's called teamwork. Let's clap for
That's
that.
right. That's right. Clap for that. Cooper needed a little companionship too. He was nervous. Cooper was nervous.
Shout out to the
know what's
PPL. And it leads to my next question before we get into the show. I think, Barbie, do you keep the kitchen? I'll actually see you last, and then we're going to the show. Do you keep the kitchen light on or off? So back in the day, like especially like I lived I'm from the Bronx, BX. Y'all know that. And we kept that kitchen light on and off. But sometimes we kept the light off and then turn it back on. Then the roaches is out. It's going crazy. Barbie, do you sleep with is the kitchen light on in your house or not?
No, the kitchen lights off. All lights are off in my house.
So it's completely dark when you go
Completely
to sleep.
dark. Yes.
Okay.
I need darkness.
Senny, you ain't have that in a minute.
Don't do that, Shawn. Listen, we just came back the first day. Don't you start your nonsense, okay?
She's talking about she need
The
darkness.
first day back, and he starting stuff.
You had no
Be
darkness.
quiet. Mind your business. Don't be
And
telling-
I know you ain't had
I'm
no
telling
darkness. You're up there
everybody my
playing
business.
with your fingers, CJ. Senny, you ain't had no dark. It's dark in your darkness.
Why? I'm over here minding my business.
Right. Me and you both. You
Senny,
don't want to start with us.
Senny, and Barbie, look in the chat room if you don't mind, see what they say. Senny, kitchen light on in the house or not? Well, how does that work with you?
Sometimes, but it just depends, I guess, on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'll leave it on, like the stove light, but not like the actual kitchen light, like a stove light.
No, I'm talking
I'll
about
leave
do
it
you
on.
keep the kitchen light on or off, CJ? Like,
No.
So
Who
you-
keeps the kitchen light on?
I do.
You keep
most
like,
of the time.
the overhead, like
Yeah,
the light,
the kitchen light is on in my crib.
No. Why would you do that? That's wasting electricity.
I don't care.
Like
I don't care.
major electricity. I can
Exactly.
understand
I don't
like a
care
stove
about
light.
that, bro.
And if you don't have a stove light, sometimes people have like those plug-ins that have like a
Right.
little light.
I don't care about that.
Shawn,
I
I
don't-
don't even keep my
But
dimmer
isn't
on.
it
Like,
bright?
My light is off.
Yeah, it's bright.
Isn't it bright?
But sometimes for me, even before the dog, I kept the light on. But sometimes I like to keep the light on because I don't want the dog in the pitch dark. But prior to the
Cooper
dog,
is all right.
What?
but prior to the dog, I've always kept the kitchen light on most of the time. That I would say 90% of the time. Yes, there's been times where I've turned the kitchen light off,
Okay, Shawn.
but I think
You
I've
got money.
Right.
hey.
Sean got money.
Hey.
Tell us you have money without telling us you got
Right,
money.
Hey.
right, Cindy, right.
Who's in that chat room? Who keep that?
Do
who
you
keep
leave?
that?
Do you leave it on during the day?
No. Like if like now, all the lights are off now.
Are you sure?
Right,
I'm positive.
positive.
All the lights are off now, but yeah, nah.
So what? Do you want a nightlight?
No, I'm just saying, who keeps-
What's the point
because
of it? When did
I
you
grew up
start
that
doing?
way.
When did you start doing this?
My mother, back in the day when I was a kid, my mom's
So
kept the kitchen
Mama
light.
Harvey's kept the
Installed in
kitchen
him,
light
girl.
on.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. The whole light? Not
Yeah,
a
we
stove
had a
light?
very small kitchen, CJ. What?
That sounds
I'm
crazy to
just
me.
saying.
I think you're the only one that does that, Sean.
Anybody else in that
Literally.
chat room keep the kitchen light on?
I mean, it might go on. If it's on, it's because I forgot to turn it off. And I usually wake up
Right.
in the middle of the night.
I keep it on.
I hardly ever can sleep like
Cindy,
a whole night.
do you keep that?
No.
Who else? Anybody in that chat room keep that thing on?
No, they. Oh, Denise Dimitrov said the kitchen light is on.
Thank you. Hold on a second.
But she's the only one.
All right, let's
Everybody
go.
else said like
Thanks, Denise.
maybe the overhead light on the stove or
So everybody in all their apartment and
island.
houses is pitch black dark in the middle of the night. Is that's what's going on here, except for one person?
Denise has her light on.
The light on. Yeah, I'm talking about the whole
But
light on.
No, yes, but Vanetta and Younger Nut said they may have the island light on or the light over the
Is the kitchen
stove.
light on in the kitchen?
Sure,
or-
you and Denise are the only two who like to have the whole kitchen light
Yeah,
on.
kitchen light on.
Keep it downstairs bright.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to waste not a bit of electricity.
All right.
Shut off all the lights.
All right, so you keep.
And the TV. If you in sleeping, go to sleep. Turn the TV
Nah,
off.
I don't do that either. All right, so you guys you guys are in the dark. All the power's off. I mean the lights are off, and Denise and myself are the only two that keep the kitchen light on. All right, come on. All right, Senny, let's put a number one chat room if you keep the kitchen light on. Put a number two if
But
you don't.
he said the kitchen light, not the light over the island or the light over the sink, the actual kitchen light.
The whole
He's
light,
talking about.
the kitchen is lit up like it's 4 o'clock in the
No,
afternoon.
Vanessa,
Man.
you keep saying the light over. He's not talking about the light over your island or the kitchen.
I'm talking
sink.
about
Like
the kitchen light, man. Just
the
like the lights are
actual
on in
ceiling
this
light. The
studio. Yeah.
ceiling light.
Just like these lights on in this studio. That's
your
just like this.
ceiling light on. That's what he asking.
Like that kitchen light on.
Right.
Don't make no
Is it
difference in the
illuminating the whole kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, because Princess.
Sean?
Princess said, Sean, why do you need the light on when you're sleeping? Scary, Sean.
Yeah, well, maybe that's
He's trying to say it's Cooper.
maybe there's some issues with that, but I've always kept the light on anyway. But yeah, it does. And how much more extra you spending on having the kitchen light on? Honestly,
More than what you would be if you didn't.
Another extra $4 you're saving.
That is $4.
$4.
That could go towards something else.
Y'all $4 saving ass neighbors. City, let's go to.
Gas, baby.
City,
Yes,
oh my
yes,
God,
that's a gallon
City.
of gas.
Let's go with some.
$4 saving ass savers.
Damn.
That's $4.
$3.15
that's-
saving ass neighbors.
When you think about it,
For a year?
in a year,
No.
I don't know, because I don't know how electricity, how do
I
they
don't
even
know how
factor
it
that? It
works,
goes by
but-
kilowatts.
See, you don't even know.
How do I know how
You don't
many
even know.
kilowatts I'm using?
You probably should
I
be
hate-
turning on the lights to get your money's worth.
I hate electricity math because it don't be math.
Right. It don't matter.
I don't understand it.
Well, again.
So,
Denise and
well,
myself,
but Sean, you should be turning that off.
I'm not
Yes,
turning that light
turn
off.
off your lights,
Keeping it on.
Sean.
But
And
I
guess
don't-
what? I had it on this morning and the power went out. Okay?
Exactly. You're
So-
probably messing up the grid. And yeah, actually, Sean, you're supposed to use less electricity because it's your carbon footprint on the, as a whole. So you guys are contributing a lot.
I don't give
That's
a
why
damn
there's-
about my carbon footprint,
That's why
bro.
there's peak hours, off-peak hours. They tell you to run your dishwasher at night, do your laundry, sometime in the late afternoon. Those are things. It's all to help our environment.
You haven't had peak hours in a minute. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about all that, and I don't give a damn about my carbon footprint. I did my part to destroy this environment, and I'll be gone 200 years from now, and let those people deal with it. We already talked about that. All right, see, let's go into
We all need to be doing our part, Sean.
I did my
Right.
part.
What was your part?
I
Sean?
walked the dog, and I picked up the poop.
And you came home to a bright kitchen.
That's right.
Right.
And the bill was paid.
So,
Right? The bill was paid. That's all. That's all they want. They want their money. You can keep that electricity on 24 hours as long as you pay that bill.
I don't want to keep my electricity on.
Denise, shout out to you for keeping your light on like your boy Harvey. Cindy, what's going on?
What is going on?
God bless you.
We can't seem, Kevin Samuels, rest in peace or whatever. He, his cause of death has been listed. The Fulton County Medical Examiner has announced that hypertension, which is also known as high blood pressure, was the cause of Kevin Samuels' passing. At the time of his passing, Kevin was reportedly taking a medication called atenolol. atenolol, which has been listed to help treat hypertension. Back in May, Kevin was found unresponsive on the floor of his apartment by Atlanta police. There was a woman present with Kevin in his apartment when he was found unresponsive. She told authorities that he had complained of chest pain and she attempted to help him, but he collapsed and she called the police. The incident report at the time stated she requested the 911 operator to contact the front desk for a defibrillator to keep Mr. Samuels responsive until Grady arrived because she is a nurse. Shortly after his passing, the 911 call that was made the day of his passing was released. The woman, who was identified as Hortensia Alcantara, was asked if he was awake at the time. She said no. He has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out. Kevin gained popularity online, as you all know, through his video content on YouTube. A week after his passing, an episode of the series Atlanta, starring Kevin, aired on television. Okay. So hypertension, high blood pressure. I guess that's what they're saying killed him, or his medication had something to do with that. So thank you.
Well,
I don't think we needed that report. But
Nah, well,
Really
it's because it's deeper than that. It's just deeper than that. It's just because the fact that the way the internet, these streets reacted to his death made the story. I mean, we all have our day. You already know that. Some of us know today, some of us don't. Most of us don't.
I don't think nobody knows today.
Yeah, there are some people that know today. Trust me. There's some people locked up in that hospital right now. A few more minutes left, and they know it. And they know it.
They think
They're like, "Oh God, it's time to get out of here." Checkmate.
Well, the folks up
There's two or three of them out here in this world. They gotta go. It's fine. It's reality. It's what it is. I just think that it was an overreaction from the internet community, social media community about his death. That's what it was. Because of his viewpoints of women issues and issues in general, a lot of people resented him for his opinion, and that just power drived into his death, and that's the contradiction here, regardless of, the guy wasn't out there killing anybody. He wasn't like Ivan the Terrible, and he had very strong viewpoints. And then when he dropped dead, everybody was like, yeah, good for his ass to drop dead. And that's the problem with his death. And now hypertension and high blood pressure, you got to check that, guys. You know what it is. Some of y'all know that your blood pressure is a little high. You know that.
That's because he's out here a whole fraud.
And if you don't know it, Jesus Christ, and he was on medication, so he was very critical with his high blood pressure. And a lot of folks, if you know you got high blood pressure, and that's what we get out of these stories in life. Check yourself before you find yourself by yourself in a box, and it could be preventive. You know what I mean? So check that blood pressure. That thing can kill you. Hypertension. So,
as he found out the hard way.
Yeah, well, did he find out the hard way?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Always talking about people who need to
Right.
lose weight.
That's
and
why I
do this
said-
and do that.
Yeah,
It was
but
a whole
again,
fraud. Out here living a whole double life. You
but again,
preaching
even
one thing and doing everything you preaching against. Man,
yeah, but even
bye.
if that's the case,
So
we
was
should.
it the medication that did it?
But even
The
if
medication mixed with the Viagra?
yeah, but even if that's the case, even if that's the case, it's still we should be a little sympathetic. Even if he lived a double life, even if he was contradicting.
No, Sean, we talked about this. We keep in the same energy.
Yeah,
Just
see,
because you
and
died don't mean that I need to.
Rest in peace, Kevin. I
same.
never agree with a lot of your viewpoints. I thought you was very entertaining. Rest in peace, bro. Not like these others here. I sympathize with you and your family. Go ahead, next.
Talking about living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin.
Ooh, not
This
Ricky.
story I can't. Ricky Martin is facing up to 50 years in prison for domestic abuse claims in relation to alleged sexual relationship with his 21-year-old nephew.
Oh.
His nephew, y'all heard me right. Although he's taken a step back from the spotlight, new explosive allegations have Latin superstar Ricky Martin in the headlines. According to reports, Ricky Martin allegedly had a sexual relationship with his 21-year-old nephew, who was just identified as the person who filed a restraining order against him due to claims of stalking and domestic abuse. There's reports that earlier this month, Ricky Martin and his legal team firmly denied any wrongdoing. The alleged victim in the case was not identified due to Puerto Rican Law 54, but that has now changed, and the individual is reportedly a family member. Ricky Martin's brother just dropped the bombshell that the person Ricky was accused of stalking and abusing was his nephew, Daniel Yadiel Sanchez, who he allegedly had a sexual relationship with for almost a year. In the allegations made by Ricky Martin's nephew, he alleged that after he ended the 7-month relationship with Ricky Martin, his uncle did not take the news well and began stalking him outside his home and constantly reaching out via phone calls and text messages. Additionally, the nephew claims he suffered from both physical and psychological abuse from the relationship. Under Puerto Rican law, aren't they under our law?
No.
I'm have to look at that. If Ricky Martin...
They still got their own laws, though. Are they part of the United States, but they have their own laws. Okay.
Government. If Ricky Martin is proven guilty, he could be sentenced up to 50 years in prison. Their case is set to begin on, I think, this week, July 21st. Earlier this month, just after the restraining order news broke, Ricky Martin took to social media to proclaim his innocence while stating that he could not go into detail due to the case being an open investigation.
Right. Not Menudo. Not
Ricky.
Menudo. What?
But part of me is like, come on, nephew. Like, the nephew's 21 years old, so you were still old enough,
Willingly.
Everything. Why did you consent in a relationship with your uncle?
I wonder if it's like an uncle, like if it's by marriage or it's like blood. Like I need more details.
No, I think that's his blood nephew because his brother, Ricky Martin's brother, came out about it. His brother dropped a bombshell. How many brothers he got? Is it just one brother, and then that might be his son? So, yeah, I think this is a blood nephew. So, but that doesn't give you any right to stalk him, Ricky. So we'll see how this goes in court, okay? Because Puerto Rican law, they got some stiff laws over there.
They do.
And, he's going to get, I guess, what's coming to him. You like Ricky Martin, Shawn?
Can you get that mic over there, please?
I don't know what he's doing over there, y'all. You about to hear it.
Before you move on.
Sean, what are you doing there, Sean?
He's getting some type of clip together for y'all. And I can only imagine what it's going to play. So just brace yourself. If you're in a work environment, I turn down the volume, put in an AirPod. If you're with children,
yeah, right, because we don't know
get
what
them
it's
out
going
of
to
the
be.
room.
No, Sean, we don't know. So prevent what was it? Guidance. Sean,
What is this?
This is Ricky and the nephew.
Take y'all kids out the room
This
right
is
now.
Ricky and the nephew. First of all, let me tell you something.
Sean.
Hold on, Sydney's enjoying that.
Sydney, you enjoy that, girl.
Sydney ain't hear that.
There's not a lot going on in my house. Watching a lot of P Valley.
You got the lights off for the wrong reasons. Now here's the deal with this.
It's shocking.
Why? I see this as normal behavior from a psychopathic narcissist. That's a gay man, which is Ricky Martin.
Did he come out as gay?
Yeah, he came out gay years ago, like a generation ago. And then remember, he was in a relationship. He was married, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that nephew turned him out with that boy vagina. And when you get a hot body, a young man with that boy vagina, you lose your effing mind. And remember, Senny, I've always said this on the show many a times. I'm too old to be gay because the hot body 25-year-olds don't want me. How many times have I said that? Well, guess what? Ricky got a hot body guy that's 21 years old. That happened to be his nephew. That is very perverted. And that nephew took a feather and put it in his rectum and took some honey and put it on his nipples and urinated on his forehead. And Ricky lost his mind. And then 2 days later, the nephew said, we can't do this no more. And Ricky said, oh, hell, we can. And continue to stalk him. Ricky, you need to go to jail for the rest of your natural life. You are R. Kelly nasty. You're having sex with your nephew, bro? Even though you're right, Senny, the nephew is at a consensual age at 21. That's weird, too, with the nephew. What's going on with you, nephew? Are you starstruck? Or are you horny? Or all of the above? This is your uncle? Not only have you committed a crime, you also committed a crime on your family structure. This will never go away. You have to go to jail, Ricky. You're nasty. You're perverted.
So, Shawn, you already got him guilty?
Hey, he's guilty already. He's already guilty for having sex with the nephew. There's got to be a law against that.
He said he didn't do it.
Ricky said he didn't have sex with his nephew.
His attorney came out.
Of course they're going to say that. Of course they're going to say I would say the same thing. I didn't do it. But yeah, they're going to have the text messages. They got the pictures and the sexual act. You know, it's too much. Ricky, you got to go to jail for this one, bro. If this was a man that's not related to you, then that might be a different issue. Then you get regular harassment charges. But the nephew, that's really dark to me.
So you think he should do?
I'm for gay rights. If you have gay sex, I don't even care. If you folks are good folks out there, gay folks, you know how I feel about y'all. You'll probably have better sex than me. And I'm not even mad at you. You're damn sure having better sex than Barbi Cologne and Senny J. And please believe me with that. And saying that, you guys are good people. But when you have sex with your nephew and you're gay,
just horrible.
That's a problem.
Shawn, stop telling me my business.
Gay folks are having better sex than Barbi Cologne and Senny J right now. Gay folks are having sex right now.
Shawn.
Right at this moment.
Stop telling our business.
Gay folks are having better sex than me. But Ricky, bro, your nephew, man.
That's crazy.
Out of all, you are an international superstar.
You can have any man you want, bro.
Any man you want. Thank God you didn't have a 14-year-old. Yeah. I don't know what was holding you back from that.
But it's also like the stalking too. Like he wants to end it, okay? Like maybe y'all wanted to try it.
Just let
whatever.
It go. Just let it go, baby.
Senny, I think maybe that boy vagina's different. Have you still?
He's not a boy.
Have you going crazy? That boy vagina might have you losing your mind. You don't know what Ricky headspace is. Ricky, you gotta go to jail, bro.
Sure.
Fit the Commonwealth for the National United States of Puerto Rico. Lock his horny ass up. Take all his assets. Take everything. Wipe those. Senny, is he on tour right now? What's his schedule? What is this guy? You are having sex with your 21-year-old nephew, and you have a working schedule. You perverted man.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Two men having sex, for me, I don't care. But when you have sex with your two men having sex, and you with your nephew, then I care.
He was living la vida loca.
Just keep it out the family, Ricky. That's all we care about.
He is nasty, boy. Boy, with Ricky, your jerk off game must be crazy all day. Well, how old are you, bro? Ricky, you got to be in your 50s, you horny little boy.
He's like
about 50 something.
50 something, Ricky?
Yeah, he got me his 50s.
You little nasty little boy. You bird cage ass neighbor. You so freaking horny. You're so nasty. 50 years. You're right.
Wow, we gonna see July 21st. When y'all on the plane,
And-
I'll be following the story for y'all.
And see, let's dive in a little deeper. Pause. What if that
yeah, he is touring. He'll be in Newark on October the 8th.
Oh,
Not in Newark.
not Newark.
At Prudential Center
Oh. So now this is what Ricky's gonna do, Barbi Cologne.
in California. This week he's in California.
There you go. He working. Now look, this is what he's gonna.
Need to pay on the
No, he's not, because Barbi Cologne, he's never going back to Puerto Rico.
He can't come
He's
in
not
here.
going back there. Puerto Rico don't have the resources to get, like their detectives and their police force to go follow him around to arrest him. They don't have the resources. Remember when the hurricane went through there? It took 10 years for them to clean that place up. Yeah. Ricky, I could guarantee you he's never going back to Puerto Rico, and he's going to move to Spain and Europe, and that's it.
Probably.
Because he has money. How much is he worth? How much is he worth, if you don't mind, Barbie? Go ahead, Sam. What's the next one? How much is he worth? And if y'all go out there to see Ricky Martin, you nasty. Like, why would you refund? Get a refund. If this story's true, which it is, and Senny, if I purchase, say we had 3 tickets, the 3 of us are going to go see Ricky at the Prudential Center. Yeah. I want my money back. I can't know. Yeah. R. Kelly different. This guy. Now I don't want to see R. Kelly either. But my whole thing is this. I want my money back. I can't watch you perform knowing that you had sex with your nephew, bro.
He's worth $130 million.
$130 million perverted dollars. You're so nasty.
The dollars gotta be perverted.
They're all nasty.
The dollars didn't do nothing to nobody.
His dollars are sticky.
Gross.
Not sticky
Continue.
dollars.
Gross.
So everybody, if y'all want to see Ricky at the Prudential Center, when?
October 8th, and he's in LA this week,
there you
22nd, 23rd.
He'll be there.
All right, he'll be there.
Khloe Kardashian, the Kardashians, Tristan, they are breaking the internet again. Shit. You know, season 1 just ended of the Kardashians, and it was just released on Tuesday. The news that Khloe Kardashian is having a baby with is having a baby via surrogate with Tristan Thompson.
That girl.
Yes, you all know, right, with Tristan Thompson, who is True's baby daddy, who the same guy that cheated on her twice. And probably other times we just don't know about.
And he was just seen walking in some country hand in hand with some chick like 2 days ago.
Well, as we all know, they're not together right now. And supposedly there was, but they always, co-parent, for True, they still doing that. However, they are saying that their decision to have a surrogate was in December. Was it November. It was in November. Yeah. And December is when the news broke about him having a baby with Marley Nichols, who is the personal trainer that he slept with. Okay. So right now, we do have an update on that because the baby is actually reportedly going to be born in just a few days. Khloe has long spoken about giving her daughter True a sibling and specifically hoping for a baby boy, and it looks like her prayers have been answered. Khloe and Tristan will be welcoming their first son together in just a few days. A source close to the family said Khloe has always wanted a little brother for True and decided to go ahead with having the baby with the support of her family. Khloe's family also felt when the Kardashians were also excited when they learned of her new child. However, they learned of her new child through the media. Khloe Kardashian had not yet revealed the news to her family and was reportedly keeping her baby boy a secret to protect her mental health from judgment from the public as a result of Tristan's actions. Another family source says Khloe's hand was forced to confirm the pregnancy before she was ready to announce, and even before she had the opportunity to personally tell her close family and friends. So I guess we're going to find out in a few days. The baby's set to be born. She's, season 2 is set to be released of the Kardashians in the fall as well. So maybe we'll see all this unfold on there. People did have a lot of stuff to say online as far as her, as far as them deciding to go through with it. I mean, I really don't know how good they were really, but I think that her desire to have a child, wanting them to be by the same dad.
I was just about to say that. Maybe she wouldn't have
what I'm
baby
saying.
fathers. Mm-hmm.
But then some people say, like, isn't it about more so it's about the relationship. If you want to build a happy home for your family, you know what I'm saying? Why deprive that from a man that maybe wants to have children with you or, build that family with you, when you decide to keep this toxicity going. So
I would say I feel bad for her, but she keep letting herself go through this. So Sugarfoot.
I mean, to be honest, even though you co-parent well, like I wouldn't want to keep having babies with somebody who hurt me emotionally.
Right.
Like,
and continue to do it.
And that daughter looked just like his ass.
Yes,
so
Lord, she can't get away from his face.
So I would just be pissed off. I hope this boy look like you, girl.
Or somebody in the family because, woo, child.
Because that would piss me off to constantly see your face. I don't want to see you. And I don't want my kids to look like you.
Let me know when you're done.
Whatever, sure.
Let me know when you're done. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Let me tell you something. Y'all can sit here and pontificate all you want about men ain't crap and women are doing this and women are doing that, like y'all do all the time. Let me tell you something. Mr. Christian over there is laying down that pipe and he's laying down the law. And he don't care what he's doing with his reckless behavior. He's looking at this young lady. He's saying, popping another baby out of you via a surrogate. And that's how it's going to go down. That other child we have looks just like me, and I'm running reckless through here, and I will pipe you down with this 5, 7, 8, 10-pound slong whenever I want to. And that's what's happening here with this situation. He's obviously reckless.
I don't think they're sleeping
He's obviously what? You don't think he coming over there whenever he want, pounding that?
No.
That's what he's doing.
I don't think
he's
so.
over there. Is she in a relationship with somebody? No. How many kids does she have? She got one, the baby, right? Now she has one on the way, right? She's not in a relationship. He's being the typical, almost, I don't know his character, but let's throw it in, little narcissistic baby father. So he's coming over. He got the other child, the other baby mother, and he's coming through. Nobody smashing nothing except for him. So that's the role he's playing. He's probably very controlling, and he is manipulating the whole situation. And that's what's happening here. Because what women would go through this? He's pounding her down. He's taking that slung, he's slapping her on the forehead, and he's telling her, shut up. And then he's also getting that money. And then the baby, you're just proclaimed how the baby looks just like him. So he's left his marker. It's going to take a whole generation for her to clean this mess up. There would be not another man in sight. This is the type of relationship where even if they break up, another dude can't even come over and chill and hang out. She can't start a relationship. No, because he's leaving his footprint there via penis and all the freaking other baby mothers. And he is laying that heavy slung, which is the law in that house, and she's having another baby. Is this a depressing moment for the women movement against all men and men ain't crap? No. This is actually a great day.
Why is it a great day, Shawn?
Because Christian laid it down.
It's Tristan.
And Tristan laid it down.
But he didn't. They went to
He laid it down.
He popped it up.
Yeah, I understand that. But he lays it down mentally and physically and spiritually. Because she made the choice to have another child. This wasn't done against her will. So he is manipulating the whole situation. That's right. Crush that women's movement right now, player. It's set back for about 3 hours for what you just did. Ladies, stand back up, be angry or talk or educate yourself again on how men are not doing the right thing. You go back to that at 12 noon. But right now, how you pronounce his name?
Tristan.
Tristan is running things right now with the slong, bro. And I'm going to give you a round of applause.
Whatever. All I know is he better keep that basketball bouncing.
He don't have to play ball no more. Pause.
Is he on?
Nah, he's done. He's done. He's at the end.
Some team?
I don't know. You got to look it up. He's like at the end of his career. It doesn't matter. He's still probably worth about $50 million. But he pumped out 2 kids by a Kardashian. He doesn't have to work a day. That's his lifestyle now. No. He doesn't have to work a day in his life. He's a baby father of a Kardashian. He will live a great, peaceful life with a whole lot of money. I'm going to give you another round of applause, my friend.
Don't give him no applause.
And then men are out here running around here broke as hell doing the same thing with these regular women out in these streets. Unless this guy, he went right to the food chain. He's 6'8", 6'9", probably got a 16-inch schlong with a 17-inch shoe, and he's sitting there dragging that Kardashian vagina all through the house. Whoa!
He's not even like you. I don't even understand.
Whoa! What's that? Ric Flair. Whoa! He wooing that vagina.
I feel like
fellas, other than
so
Kanye, you played yourself because you got my comedian friend in the crib now. What's his name?
Pete.
Pete. And I know Pete. I know Pete personally. Pete done slipped through the door because Kanye played himself because he was in Wyoming, somewhere where black folks don't live. Tristan, nope, he holding that fort down. There'll be no comedians coming through there smacking that ass. There'll be none of this. And you better believe he got keys to that crib. I applaud you, young man. You keep dragging that Kardashian around the crib. Keep having them babies over there and have them other babies.
He's just make sure you take care of
He ain't going to take care of what he got to take care of.
Acknowledge the other one you got over
so
there.
So at 12 noon, ladies, y'all can go back. Ladies, at 12 noon today, Eastern Standard Time, going back to fighting the fight. What else?
So shameful.
Why is it shameful?
Horrible, just horrible.
Why is it horrible? Horrible for who? For you?
No,
it's just
for her.
It's just the whole
How much is she worth? How much is she worth?
Oh, she is worth a good penny.
So what is so horrible about her?
It's the emotional stress
How much
she's
is
going
Chloe
through.
worth? Let me see.
Emotional.
Because her sister.
Money take all that away, Barbie Cologne.
Worth that much.
Money takes all of that away. She got babysitters.
60 million.
60 million. She's straight. And let me tell you something. And you ain't gonna believe this, Barbie. The other night I did a private event. Because, I work with some of these millionaires sometimes. And remember 2 weeks ago, I was with the money team guys.
Yeah.
I was with another guy the other night. Barbie.
Was that the reel you made coming out the building?
Yo, Barbie. His foyer in his house was the size of a house.
It must be.
A size of a house.
Yes.
You walk through the door, and I went like this.
God damn.
Dude had a white piano on the left. I was in Jersey, in the middle of Jersey, not Newark, none of that crap.
He was in Central Jersey.
Central Jersey. Barbie Cologne, we had females feeding us grapes.
Oh, snap. Okay, for the grapes.
Barbie, this guy basement had a basement in the basement.
Not a basement, in the basement.
And remember I told you last time I was with the money team, they had the movie theater. This guy had a movie theater that fit 50 people.
That's nice. That's a big ass house.
Barbie, his pool is the size of the house that I live in right now. So the point I'm making is, these people, like the Kardashians and Trisha, they live a certain lifestyle. That ain't going on. We can sit here and talk about it all day long. They live a certain lifestyle. There is no way that he's going to be paying anything. He actually did it the right way. He hovered around with these kids. She ain't going nowhere. This man will be rich for the rest of his natural life, and I'm going to give him a round of applause.
And she is worth more than him. He only worth 45 million. She worth 60.
So what? That's almost even. It's all good. Keep those babies pumping, player. It's 100 million for you.
Because people have money and live very comfortable, that don't mean they don't feel and go through emotions.
Nah, they don't. They don't. This guy.
They still human.
Yeah, but they got regular feelings. I know they do, right. But Barbie, when the owner of the house, Barbie, that I was in, Barbie, let me tell you something. I'm around a lot of rich people.
Okay.
I'm seriously, I am. I'm just saying I am, and I don't talk about all that, but I am. Barbie's a whole different mentality.
I'm sure it is.
It's almost a detachment from reality. These people don't care about the gas price and all these things that we talk about.
Right.
And
they don't care because they don't have to care.
It's oblivious to them. They wake up laughing. Everything is funny.
They don't have to care.
Everything is funny. And I told a joke because we did a little comedy show at this mansion. He had the girlfriend. The millionaire guy had the girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And I said, damn, you got this house. You got to bring 2 more vaginas in this thing. The girlfriend's like, she goes, nah, my vagina's enough. I said, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Somebody start some trouble.
Not in here. New York King talent grabbed the mic, and then that wasn't mine.
Right, like go sit down.
I
Like
just-
stars
they grabbed it. I said, "Not here."
Like stars the best. Give me the
Barbi,
microphone.
this dude's kitchen. Before we go, I'm not. This dude's kitchen had the island on it. And let me tell you something. He had all the lights on.
Because it was y'all's
He had all the
entertainment.
lights on. Barbi, his kitchen was from here to Chris' office. His kitchen.
I love a big kitchen. I love a big. Oh my God, that's
His kitchen. It was 75 of us in his kitchen.
yes,
with space.
That's what I'm talking about.
What else you got, Senny?
I can cook real good up in that kitchen.
my guy,
Yes.
keep doing your thing, bro. You live a certain lifestyle. Keep pumping them babies up. These women keep pumping
He
those
gonna be
babies up.
pumping something
These
up,
women,
right?
they can sit here and discuss how bad men are, why they treating. I don't care. You live in a lifestyle, bro.
Yeah, he gonna keep pumping. He gonna have to start pumping some injections of antibiotics.
Nah,
in his
he's
ass.
good.
Let him keep it up. Go.
How old is he? He's in his 30s. He's got to be in his 30s.
Yeah,
He
he's
gonna
in
start
his
pumping some
30s.
antibiotics.
You know what
in
I'm
his
saying?
ass.
And let me tell you something. If he rolled through here, and parked that big ass Bentley right in front of here in Elizabeth Avenue and
Do we know if he has a Bentley?
stared at one of y'all would probably give him some vagina too. Go ahead, Sin. And you would be a baby mother with this guy.
No
Trust me.
doubt.
Absolutely not.
No.
But
if
okay,
he came
if
through
that
here,
works in your mind.
if he
Right.
came
You can
through
go
here,
ahead with that.
if he came through here right now in all his splendor, came in here, dragged you in the bathroom, and we don't have no abortion laws in the state of Pennsylvania. You keeping that baby in Sydney, we will never see you again because you will live a different lifestyle. And I wouldn't be mad at you. Sydney, if you had a baby by him, we would never see you again. It'll be a different lifestyle.
Cindy,
And I'm not mad
you
at
gonna
you.
be
And I
baby
wouldn't
number-
even judge
what is
you.
it, number 3,
I wouldn't
4,
even judge
5?
you. But y'all quick to say, no, I'm not going to do that. But you could sit over here with Rakeem and them, with them neighbors and have a baby
Not
by
the
him.
neighbors, not
Go
the
ahead.
neighbors, not Rakeem and the neighbors.
Sean, please,
Stalking you at the Iron Mill on Sunday. Go ahead.
please. A mother.
What's her name? Chloe? Let Chloe come. Let me get Chloe pregnant.
Oh,
Right now.
goodness.
I'm gonna go home and tell
I'll let you do that.
I'm gonna go home and tell my wife.
Diane gonna whoop your.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go to my wife. I'm gonna say, bitch, we made it. Pack up. We going to Calabasas.
Calabasas.
We going to Calabasas, baby.
No, you're not.
We going to Calabasas.
No, you're not.
You gonna stay right here in Bethlehem?
Going to Calabasas.
A mother is slamming Sesame Place after a character seemingly ignores her daughters at a parade. Sesame Place Philadelphia has been receiving backlash and being accused of racism after a mother of 2 alleges her daughters were shunned by Rosita, a Sesame Street character. The park has since denied the accusations of racism. A video posted by a woman named Jody shows the 2 young girls watching the parade with excitement. When they notice Rosita walking by, they reach out to hug her for some interaction. But while Rosita can be seen high-fiving other people near the kids, the character signals a no hand gesture while standing in front of the girls and walks away without acknowledging them, leaving them with a rather devastating look on their face. The mother shared the footage via Instagram. She continued to say, "This disgusting person blatantly told our kids no, then proceeded to hug the little white girl next to us. Then when I went to complain about it, they're looking at me like I'm crazy." The mother also said she would never visit Sesame Place again. Hours later, and after several thousand reshares of the video posted to Jody's account, Sesame Place denied accusations of racism. Basically stating the costumes our performers wear sometimes make it difficult to see at lower levels, and sometimes our performers miss hug requests from guests. The performer portraying the Rosita character has confirmed that the no hand gesture was seen several times in the video was not directed at any specific person. Rather, it was a response to multiple requests from someone in the crowd who asked Rosita to hold their child for a photo, which is not permitted. They also invited the family back for a special meet and greet and apologized. People on social media responded to the statement from Sesame Place and didn't approve of it.
Because a few other moms came out and said the same thing with videos that the character Rosita did the same thing to their child.
Yeah.
Or children.
So they need to I guess we're gonna see. Kelly Rowland reposted it saying that the whole parade would have been stopped. This was if you guys didn't see it, it's the video is circulating online. I'm sure you can just type in Sesame Plays or something like that. And the character could see them, and they were literally right there. So she could have like bent
black
down.
Kids, but you could see a little white kid, and they standing pretty much about 2 feet from each other. Like, man, you're lying.
You're lying. They just need to own up into it. Just, I mean, you're still going to say you're fluff, but to say that it didn't happen.
I would have appreciated if they would have just said, we'll look into it.
Yeah.
As opposed to blatantly lying about it.
Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So sorry. That's so sorry for the little girl. But I love Sesame Plays.
Not no more, you don't. No, you don't.
First of all,
we don't love it no more. We boycott.
First of all,
I ain't got no kids. I'm talking smack.
I haven't been.
First of all, who's going? First of all, God, like Danielle Williams always say, "F these kids." Let me tell you something. You going to Sesame Place? What's wrong with your life? I know it's for the kids. I get it. That's why I don't have no kids. Sesame Place? Are you serious? Where's that located? Down the block, or is it out here? Where's that? It's like a franchise, right?
In Langhorne.
Like Langhorne, yeah, right out there. You're going over there. You're spending $500 for these babies. You understand? Some of y'all don't even have that bread to be sending your babies out there anyway.
Sure.
You got to save up some money to go. Some of y'all got it like that. And then you bring these kids out there. And what about the guy in the what's the character that didn't hug the what's the name of the character?
Rosita.
Rosita?
She's supposed to be the Hispanic character on Sesame Street. The Hispanic mom.
Right. What's her name again?
Rosita.
Listen. My God, what about the person that's working this stupid costume? Maybe they were having a bad day. Maybe they got COVID in that thing. Maybe they didn't want nobody to deal with it. Maybe they had a bad situation going on, and maybe they accidentally didn't want to hug the kids. I don't know. But what about that guy? What about that person?
Damn them.
What about the person? They gotta sit there. They gotta sit there. They gotta sit there throwing the stupid costume.
They apply for that job.
Store and perform.
Absolutely.
For these kids.
Right, all of the children.
And sometimes when you performing anything that you do in life, you might have a bad day. Not saying that you don't care that you're doing it. Hold on. Not saying that you don't care or love what you do. Sometimes we have a bad day. Sometimes we make a mistake. And because we live in social media, everything is filmed. Unfortunately, I sympathize with the young person that's in that stupid costume.
Them kids was
Go around and run around here, and these kids touching your costume. These kids are nasty. Their nose are running.
Showing.
They won't shut up. You gotta watch them every 5 minutes. And how much does it cost to go into this stupid park? And Kelly Rowland, shut up.
I agree.
Shut up, Kelly. Shut your boy vagina mouth.
Parade. Okay?
Shut up. Just entertain and sing for us. Don't get political on us. If you want to get political on us, give us some real issues to talk about, young lady. This is a soft one. Pause.
She have children. So
and it's always soft for me until I take my Viagra.
What are you talking about?
Now.
You are paid to do a job. In the same motion where you're going like this to them, you could have just reached your hand out and shook their hand.
They all right. They had a bad day.
No, they didn't.
Nobody had a bad day.
You cannot get bad days at Sesame Place. That's your job. It's to have a good day.
Nobody can have a bad day at the job.
Not at Sesame Place.
And these little kids, and he waved off the kids. Sorry. But the power of social media and video prevails, because now, of course, Sesame Place feels the pressure. We got to bring these little kids back out here, and we're going to have a little private ice cream and a little dance for you guys. So to clear everything up, I hope that's all. And don't fire the guy, the woman, whoever's in that suit.
Fire them.
Fire all of them.
It's like the gas station guy that gave the 16 cent to the guy. Don't fire this person, please. They made a mistake. I know it's heartbreaking for rejection. And you know what?
Learn today.
Sure. A mistake is when you make it once, but
you know what?
No.
And you know what?
You did it with intent.
These kids got to learn rejection at a young age anyway. You better learn it now, because it's a cold world out there. Little Cynthia, 6, 7 years old. You better learn it now, because you think getting rejected by this big character, wait till your ass grow up.
Sean.
Wait till you grow up and get the real feeling of this country and what we're going through as adults. Don't fire this person.
Fire their ass.
Please.
All of them.
They made a mistake.
I can see if it was an isolated incident.
All right,
no,
they made.
Sean, it happened more than
All
once.
right, so what? This kids is running around.
So
Kids
every
are bad.
day you having a bad day at Sesame Place?
Imagine being around 1,000 badass kids every
Well,
day.
guess what? That's the job.
Even if you get paid, even if you get paid for it. So there's going to be.
If you don't like
I
your
understand
job,
that,
then get
but there are
another one.
sometimes.
It's that simple.
Do you love your job?
I do.
Do you have bad days at
I
your job?
do.
Have you ever made a mistake at your job?
No.
Oh,
not
you
that
never
my
made a
clients-
mistake at your job.
No, I have, but I
All
don't
right
take it out
then.
of my clients.
All right then. So sometimes things
But
happen.
I don't take it. When I'm having bad days, my clients never know it because
Yeah, but
I don't show it to them.
but still, you've had bad days. You've made mistakes at the job. It's happened. It's happened for all of us.
Girl,
There's a big bug in the room.
I think that's a wolf spider.
So my whole thing is
Oh
this.
my god.
I'm about to stand up.
Okay, y'all stand up and go. Don't fire this person.
I don't know where it is.
Okay, you don't kick it off over there. Listen, don't fire. Don't fire.
I'm just gonna hold it
This
back over here.
don't fire. Don't fire this person. They made a terrible mistake. There's enough going on out here in this world. Senny, I want you to get that story together with me. Let me get this thing for them, man.
Yes,
Jesus
Lord,
Christ. Let me get this thing for them,
I
man.
can't. It's gonna be squishy.
Well, it hasn't been squishy for you in a minute. I got it. Harvey got it. Harvey got it. You can come back in, Barbi. Harvey got it. Jesus Christ.
You guys should have seen this thing. It was furry.
Oh my God. It's here. I don't play with nobody's
Barbi,
spiders.
can you close the door again?
Hey, just in case another one come, I have to be prepared. I gotta be prepared. Just in case another one come.
Okay, here you go.
I was gonna try and do it, you guys, but I could not.
I wasn't.
I could not.
Okay, that's it before we move on. Don't fire this person.
Fire.
I squished up the. There you go. He's right
Yes,
here.
Lee Scott, we are chickens.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, you know, they talk
That
a
thing,
lot,
I've
but
been
they
seeing
not
that
built
thing
for
for
it.
days. It finally made its way over here.
Right, remember when the birds was there, I was like, oh, look at that spider, that spider.
Senny, what else you got?
Listen here,
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Just
I
give
guess
me a
you-
second to gather myself, my chest.
What's wrong with you, man?
The show
Yes.
said Barbie was out. Barbie sure was out. Barbie don't play by no bugs,
I was
baby.
about to die right there.
Are you serious? That's how you
Yes.
doing? You running
Yeah.
out the door?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Come on
that's
now.
what you gotta do. You gotta
What's wrong with
run.
you guys?
You gotta close the door and just let it.
on.
You know, because it's a lot. Okay.
Talk all that hot mess, and then you see a spider, and everybody
glad.
run out the door.
Cindy sold it, not me, because had that thing been by me, oh my Lord.
Yeah, it was
would've been
getting
over.
close. It was getting close.
It would've been
Thank you for
over.
that, Sean. Hopefully, it ain't
Thank
no
you,
little,
Sean. You saved our life.
ain't no
Yeah,
little babies in here. Hopefully.
Yeah, I will spray it out. I have some ice sprays. I said that 2 weeks ago, but well, because whatever. I said, listen, okay, I'm gonna give myself a round of applause.
Yeah, I should give it to you too, Sean.
Ooh, God bless.
Thank you, man.
All right.
God bless.
'Cause
Appreciate
We ain't
you.
scared on that.
I am.
you weren't scared of it, Shauna.
yeah.
Weren't you just a little bit? Like your heart?
Nah, not at all. You know, seen a lot in my life. I'm not scared of that.
I can't do bugs.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, baby, all man. You already
Well,
know.
First of all,
Thank God
Michael
for that.
Grassy, that spider was not little. It was about 1.5 inches big.
Yeah, it was, and it had fur
And
on
it was
it.
on black and gray and furry. It
And
was not
furry.
Yeah,
small.
well, now.
You know when an insect got fur, it's really
It-
like an animal, like not.
Right. It could have been poisonous. How
Exactly.
we supposed to know?
I think it was poisonous.
Well,
What are
we
those?
wasn't trying to stay here and find out. At least I know I wasn't.
I'm gonna look up a picture of a wolf spider. I think that's what it was.
All right, come on, Senny. Jesus Christ. Are you serious right now?
It's breaking
Yeah.
news. What's wrong with you, Sean?
This is over with. He's dead. He's gone. And y'all don't
okay,
care.
then it wasn't a wolf spider.
It was a
let me-
Bethlehem bug. Like, I don't know what this.
It was, no, that was no
Small-
damn bug.
Small
All right.
black spider with white spots,
You
right?
need to research.
With
You need to
white
use the
dots.
same enthusiasm researching some
this is
slum.
this is what it is. This,
Yeah.
What is
this
that?
You
it.
haven't
Is
seen
it
that in a minute.
poisonous?
Sean, this is this. They say
They
these
jump. Oh
jumping
my God.
spiders.
Sure, if that thing had got on me, baby,
you would've been fine.
No, I would not have. I would have passed the hell out.
Well,
But they do
well,
say
then
that
it might have been
although-
Jesus time then. I
It
don't
may
know.
have been. It may have been.
It said although the name sounds scary, These spiders aren't dangerous to humans.
See?
The jumping spider gets its name because it stalks or waits for its prey and then leaps out to catch the meal. A jumping spider.
That's haven't happened to you in a minute.
A jumping spider has a furry appearance, a fuzzy appearance.
You haven't had a fuzzy appearance in a minute. You haven't.
So that's what it was.
Don't look at me like that, Senny.
I feel a little bit better.
You haven't felt a little bit better in a minute.
We're moving on. We're moving on. Thank God it's dead, so it's not jumping on any of us. Because if that thing would have jumped on me, let me tell you, y'all would see me pass out.
Well,
both
of y'all passed out.
Well, both would have been passed out.
I can't do nothing for both of you. I'm gonna film. I'm gonna continue on. As soon as y'all fall, I'll be like this. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He gonna just let us die.
That would have been the end of the show.
Damn sure would have.
Because all this would have been knocked over.
Over.
Lenses
Baby,
cracked.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. I
It
hear
would've been
that.
a thing.
I know. It would have been messed up.
Yes. Sorry, Shawn, but
Sorry,
I
bro.
don't
we
know.
didn't like cash app us a whole lot of money, but we gotta replace his equipment because we didn't broke it.
We gotta replace the equipment one day.
I'm more worried about the table. Just here.
We're
The floor.
We're
Y'all both fall on that floor. That floor gonna be damn. Continue.
problem. Brittany Griner, you guys know.
I'm not
follow
touching any one of you.
You gonna let us die?
No,
See
I'm
what
gonna
the
call.
Me Too
I'm not touching
movement
nobody.
did?
I ain't
Now
touching
you
nobody.
ain't helping us, Shawn.
Nope. I'm
You
gonna call.
Let us die.
No
I'm
mouth
gonna
to
call.
Us.
No mouth to mouth.
No, hell
Make
no.
sure we breathing. Damn,
No.
Shawn.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call the
We
ambulance.
gonna be dead by the time
No,
they
you're
get
not. No, you're not. The
He said
hospital's
he's
down
gonna
the
call
block.
the ambulance. You
That's
know
a
we're
shame.
following this Brittany Griner. You know, free
Yes.
free BG.
Free right, free B.
So her trial is continuing. And according to the Associated Press, Griner's attorney shared with the Russian court a U.S. doctor's letter recommending the athlete use medical cannabis to treat pain. The attending physician gave Brittany recommendations for the medical use of cannabis. The permission was issued on behalf of the Arizona Department of Health. The defense on Friday also reportedly submitted tests she underwent as part of an anti-doping check. The test didn't detect prohibited substances in her system. Authorities arrested Griner at Moscow's Sheremetyevo airport in February after customs officials said they found vape canisters containing cannabis oil in her luggage. She faces up to 10 years in prison if convicted on charges of transporting drugs. In Russia's judicial system, admitting guilt doesn't automatically end a trial because that is what she did. Since that plea, her court sessions have focused on in-person and written testimony about her good character and athletic prowess. The 31-year-old says the cannabis oil canisters were in her luggage because she packed them hastily. She was returning to Russia to play for the UMMC Ekaterinburg basketball team. She plays for the Russian squad during the offseason. The director and team captain of UMMC also testified on her behalf on Thursday. U.S. Embassy Charge d'Affaires Elizabeth Rood acknowledged the character testimony on Brittany's behalf outside the courthouse in the Moscow suburb of Khimki, where the airport is located. In the hearings yesterday and today, what became very clear is the tremendous amount of respect and admiration both in the U.S. and here in Russia, where Miss Griner has been playing basketball for 7 years, not only for her professional achievements, but for her character and integrity. So there we go.
Let's hope she
I
gets
get
soon.
so they're still doing this, even though she entered in a plea. Like, I don't know. I guess in Russian court, they see out the whole process of the file. They said so. This can take a couple of months, going into the end of the year before we find something.
Yeah, whole year by the time they give a daggone verdict or decision.
Yeah, maybe she'll get time served.
Yeah, hopefully she'll get a little time served and they can let her go. Come on. And she can keep her ass from over there. Don't
Yes,
go back.
if I was
Don't
her,
go back.
UMMC, y'all are done.
Right. Don't get me again.
But I'm glad the coach said something or whatever, but it's not enough. 'Cause I was saying that last week.
Let me know.
Should have been saying something.
Let me know when you're done.
Go ahead.
God bless both of you. Don't fall on the floor, please.
I'm looking for spiders. head on swivel.
There's
I
probably
was
at
doing
least
a
two
new
or three.
Brittany Griner joke, and I got yelled at the other day, but doing a joke by somebody in the audience, but I think it's going to work. That's some issue. I'm going to do it when we get down to Antigua. Now, here we go. What the F is wrong with us in this United States of America? What's
I
wrong
thought I
with
saw
us?
something in the nest.
What's wrong with us? Boy, we can't keep our mouth shut for nothing.
Keep our mouth
We
shut.
have the privilege to talk, and why don't we shut the F up?
Why we gotta shut up, Sean?
Because it's not helping her. It's not helping.
Is it
Doctor, shut up. So don't. She was prescribed this cannabis because of pain. We don't need to hear all of that right now.
They
The Russians don't care.
probably needed to hear
They
it.
don't care about that. Knock it off. Let's see if we can get this woman out. Here's the first problem with this. Barbie Cologne, if you didn't know this, I'll share it with you. 2 weeks before she went to Russia to make her extra money as per the Phoenix Mercury head coach, also throwing a jab at freaking LeBron James about if he wasn't, if they paid the woman more, they wouldn't be able to, go overseas. That's another issue, and I think that was wrong for this young lady to say. But here's the problem here. Barbie Cologne, 2 weeks before, but that has nothing to do with this issue. 2 weeks before our beloved Brittany Griner went overseas to play for this Russian team, Barbie Cologne, the United States put out a travel advisory saying to don't go to the Soviet Union. It said don't go. My question is, did she even see this alert? Barbie Cologne, it said 2 weeks before. It said don't go to the Soviet Union because it's about, I'm just paraphrasing, it's about to go down. And if you go over there, they're going to wrongly persecute you and they're going to do certain things to you and you can be charged with any kind of miscellaneous crimes. They put it in an email and send it to everyone. And the United States Embassy in Russia, we let everybody in Russia, and then the United States Embassy in America gave this email to everybody in America that was traveling abroad.
Well, you know,
Now for me, if I don't care what's going on. I don't care what's going on. This is just for me, Barbie. Like, we're going to Antigua in a few days. If they send an email today, don't come to Antigua today. The
going.
rebels are taking off. I'm not going.
I'm gonna keep my little behind right here in America.
So what the thing is, does she even know this? And if not, that's negligence right there. She has a lot of people around her. Maybe an agent or a manager. I'm for sure she has some people that can help her with this. Hey, yo, Brittany, I think that maybe it might not be a good idea. But I know that she's under contract to play basketball in Russia. I could see Barbie Cologne if she was in Russia. And this alert came out, and she said, "Yo, guys, I got to get out of here." And then the basketball team, like, "No, whoa, you got a contract.
Gotta stay here.
You got to stay here and play." That's another situation. But if you're heading out there, and this travel advisory is in effect, you gotta be open-minded enough to say, "Hey, maybe I need to make a decision here." So what she did, I wish these people, everybody, calm down. Stop saying that you packed this in haste and you made a mistake.
She probably did,
Stop
so.
saying that. You. First of all, you know damn well you ain't make no mistake.
Well, what she gonna say?
You know
I did
damn
on
you
purpose?
was packing your
This is
joint.
gonna make it worse for
You was
her.
part. Just say it. Yeah, this was mine. I had it for whatever reason.
Say it was her. She had it.
Yeah,
but she said you packed
that
in
was
my
it.
haste.
You know, because they're forcing her to plead guilty, of course.
Yeah.
But just stop with the packing in haste. You knew when you pack, you know what you're packing.
Maybe it was wrapped up in something. She
You
forgot.
know what you pack. You know you went like this. All right, let me get this. Oh, there go my vape pipes. Oh, here go my cartridges. Here go my weed for this. Then we'll tuck it in down in a little. Because, you know, we got to check that bag. They not going to see none of this. And then we're going to wrap it around some aluminum foil. Or, you know, like when we went to Costa Rica, Cindy J bought 45 pounds of heroin down there.
She did.
And got through.
Gotta make sure you have
And if it wasn't for the lackadaisical,
right.
if it wasn't for the lackadaisical Costa Rican security force, her ass would still be in the cage right now.
Never let them catch you slipping.
Exactly, and that's what happened to Brittany. So she flew.
Tell her all secrets.
She flew all the way to the. She flew all the way to Slavicville
Slavicville, really?
with the Slavs. And they checked that bag and they opened up that bag and bingo. And that's the problem. First of all, what happened, Brittany? What happened with the travel advisory? Did you know this? Because if you didn't, it's very tragic.
I hope she did.
I hope you at least knew that there was problems in Russia. That free Britney, y'all knock it off right now.
Free Britney.
No, stop saying, Barbie. Stop. I'm telling you, Putin.
He said Putin.
Putin.
Poop.
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 Pooty poop.
Poop.
Grandmaster poop.
Poop.
The poopster. Poopy poop. He's the original gangster. All those Newark hood neighbors and my neighbors from the Bronx and my neighbors from Brooklyn, all these cold killers from Philly, you can't match Poop Poo. Grandmaster Poopy Poop.
Not Poop Poop.
He's the real gangster.
He sure is.
He's taking one of ours and go, what y'all gonna do?
None.
And I could tell you right now, before we move on to the next story, Barbie Cologne and Senny J can't even name me 5 WNBA teams right now.
Why we need to do all of this?
You can't even name me 5. Barbie, name me 5 WNBA teams. Hold on, Senny, hold on. Name me 5 of them.
That's Phoenix Sun. Is Phoenix Sun a girl or boys? I don't remember. But Liberty, Aces.
That's right.
Hold on, Senny.
Wait.
Hold on. You got about 5 more seconds.
I don't remember.
Okay, Senny, Senny, name me 5 WNBA teams since we won a free BG.
I don't even know 5
Senny,
NBA
name me
teams.
5.
I just found out the Thunder was a team
Name
or
me
something
5.
like
Name me
that.
5. Name me 5. All right, here you go. Here I go. Here go Harvey.
Whatever.
Here we go. Here go Harvey. I don't
because-
even know, but I'm a
that's
guess.
because you
I'm a
like
guess.
sports.
I'm a guess.
Right,
I'm a guess.
right.
I'm a guess.
It's different.
I'm a guess. The Suns.
Barbie
Connecticut
said that.
Connecticut Suns.
I said the
Barbie
Suns.
said that.
The Liberties.
I said
Barbie
Liberty.
said that.
The Mystics.
I didn't say them.
She
The
said that in her
Mercuries.
head.
And I said Ace. I did. I thought about it.
Isn't the Mercuries
The
and
Mercuries
the Suns
are
the
for
same
the
place?
Suns.
The Mercury is the Suns. Mercury Suns.
It's the same.
No.
And the Stars.
I don't even believe that last one.
Sparks. Not Sparks.
And Sparks.
I don't believe that.
But you know what?
Nasty.
Harvey named more teams in the WNBA than 2 women that are sitting here next to me.
You can't name
And
the
you're
same ones
sitting
I
there,
named.
and you're sitting there. You won a free BG.
But you
Yeah.
named the same ones I did. I gave you
But
3
you
of
didn't
them.
name
But I-
5.
But I gave you 3 of the
You
ones
you came
named.
short. That's the problem. Go ahead.
You
Boo.
cheated, Sean. You
You
cheated.
know what I'm saying?
You cheated.
And that's the problem. You're coming short all the time. Go ahead, Senny.
Oh, whatever.
Oh my God. What?
Get on my damn nerves.
What is happening?
She's coming short all the time. Come on.
That's a lot.
I can't help it. I'm fun size.
I hear that.
There's a lot going on.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, so
Whatever, nephew. He said I did a terrible job. Whatever. But my point was proven. These young ladies over here, they don't know nothing about no WNBA teams, and they want to free. They want to free this.
I want to free her because she is a human being who don't deserve to be in no jail in Russia.
And what about the other 15 detainees? This guy is smart.
Who?
Barbie, there's one guy. You see the guy? He's behind a plastic partition with a sign that he wrote in crayon. It says, "Help me."
Who is it?
Of course, who is it? No, because we don't care. And
we
his
don't
his
know.
parents was like, "Oh, Joe, we getting personal phone calls. Joe haven't called us." And the son is over there holding. Barbie,
Is he famous? Because we don't know
Barbie,
what
when the
he
last
do.
time?
What he do?
When the last time
Yeah.
you wrote on a Crayola crayon? When the last time you wrote a man? When you was in the 2nd grade, Barbie.
Probably.
oh my God. See? It's amazing.
And I bet you one thing, Barbie, before we move on. I bet you all my weed smoking WNBA females or young ladies, I bet you won't go to Europe with your little vape pipe. I bet you all that stopped.
Bet they won't.
I bet you're sober while you're flying now.
Okay, leave all that mess home.
I bet you won't even take your vape pipe in the continental United States. Ain't none of that happen. And WNBA players, that was always my problem with the Colin Kaepernick. Now, you should ban all WNBA basketball players. Don't play in Europe until she comes out.
Yeah.
Don't play in Europe. See, but when I say things like that, I don't know what I'm talking about. All you young ladies, renegotiate your contracts with the WNBA. Nobody coming to the games anyway. Barbi and Senny, they don't. Nobody showing up for y'all. I'm showing up for you. I support you more than these young ladies. But I tell you what, if you're a WNBA player and you have the gall to get on a plane and go to Europe to continue to get that money when your sister is locked up in a cage, you should be dismissed.
Yeah, you shouldn't go.
Barbi, do me a favor real quick. Just see if there's a European women's basketball league going down right now. Because if it is, we need to call. Hey, we need to call the ladies out. Senny love calling out the men. We need to call the ladies. If there is a European basketball women league, professional league going on right now, and American women are playing at this moment, then shame on you. Then shame on you. God bless.
God bless.
Then shame on your basketball ass. With them hard ass feet. I used to date this chick back in the day, Barbi. She was a basketball star. Wore a lot of jeans and sneakers, but those toes, oh my God. Women that play professional basketball, the basketball toes, oh my God, horrible.
Athlete's feet is horrible.
Yo, when women play basketball, I'm talking about like those professional women, like that's why she really in jail, Brittany, for them toes. The Slavics are like, Haagen-Dazs toes. Toes are fucked up.
I can't.
Barbi, are they playing out there?
No, they have a season going on now here. So they here playing.
So when's the upcoming season?
The off season they said half of the WNBA team members was playing. 144 players was playing overseas this off season.
So when's the new season coming up? After this season? Is the WNBA playing right now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Senny, let me hear me out with this one.
Right.
When the season's over, Senny J, do you think that half of the women that play, before we move on, that play professional basketball in the WNBA, you think it's right for them to go back to Europe in a safe zone, like France, Spain, not Croatia, Ukraine, I don't know those spots. Do you think that it's right for the United States, women from the United States, to play basketball while one of their sisters are locked up?
I don't know, because you can't just. If any of them are playing in Russia, they shouldn't return, but you can't.
Hold on. Lee Scott is saying they're playing over there right now, Barbi.
They say it was supposed to start to hold on.
Go ahead, Senny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Who's playing over there?
So, Senny, let me ask you a question. So, Senny, if you was a WNBA player and you knew Brittany and you knew, like, y'all went to AAU together, y'all play basketball, y'all were collegiate competitors, you know this one. And Senny, you got a $4 million contract in Spain. You playing in Madrid. That's a safe zone in Europe. Nowhere near Russia, basketball is thriving. You're going to get $1 million to play basketball. Are you still going over, Senny, to get your money, knowing that you're in a safe zone, knowing that it's all good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go over there because it's not all the other European countries. It's that one. That's like somebody saying they're not going to go to Canada or Mexico just because of what's going on in the United States. It doesn't have nothing to do.
Because, Senny, for me, if you was locked up in a cage in Costa Rica,
I wouldn't play.
You're not going to go to any other Caribbean country?
No, I'm not playing. I'm not.
You.
I'm not. I don't feel right. I don't. Senny, I don't feel right. Senny, I don't. Senny, I don't feel. Senny, I don't feel right.
It's not all of them.
Senny J, I don't feel right that knowing that you're locked up, I'm 1,000 miles away in Spain, playing basketball in my glory. I don't think that's right. For me.
I don't understand the correlation.
My
So
coworker's locked up.
So I can't make a living because of an unfortunate situation that you're going through over there. That doesn't make any sense.
It goes to the Colin Kaepernick thing for me.
I would put money toward funds to bring her home. I wouldn't support Russia for sure. I wouldn't play with a team in Russia for sure. But I wouldn't stop and not go other places.
All right, then let me ask you this question. Say you're playing with the Spain team, right, Senny? And you're all on a road trip, but you got to swing through Moscow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because if you play, they have to play other countries. You have to play.
City, you're playing Moscow, BT basketball team, whatever they call it, man. Not the team that Brittany's on. See, if you're playing in Spain, are you going on that 5-city road trip? City 2 is in Moscow? Would you?
No.
Why?
I wouldn't play.
Why? You getting money for your friend?
I wouldn't play in Russia. I wouldn't, buy anything Russian. I wouldn't do that because I would be standing in solidarity with my friend. So I'm not going to do anything in Russia. So if I can sit out a game or two, that's what I'm going to do until y'all get out of there. I would even encourage my team not to go over there. You know what I'm saying? So
you're okay with playing in Spain, road trip to Moscow. You're not going there in solidarity for your coworker that's locked up in Russia.
Right. What does Spain have to do with Russia doing anything?
But no, but I'm saying, what is this the correlation of women? The reason why she's over there is because she was playing basketball to earn extra money. Yeah. So I don't think I would feel right going back to Europe in a safe zone to earn money knowing that my coworker is over there locked up trying to earn money.
Right.
I mean, I guess, but to me, it's not connecting the dots for me. If it connects the dots for you or whoever thinks like that, now imagine, I don't see the correlation.
Okay, so here's the correlation. Well, imagine Brittany's in jail right now, and you, her homegirl, you playing, and she locked up with the big ass toes, and go, this bitch Senny is over in fucking Spain playing basketball, and I'm out there. She getting that money. You gonna think that the player would feel a certain way, that all her other coworkers are still out there working?
I don't think that she doesn't want anybody to work, because if they're not working or if they don't have any notoriety, then that isn't, nobody can speak and advocate for her and do anything for her. So I don't think that she wants anybody to stop playing. I think if anything, yes, she's sad because she wants to be doing the same thing. But, again, that has nothing to do with you being me flying over. So what? Nobody should travel now? We can't go to Greece. We can't go to anywhere overseas because of what Russia is doing?
No, I'm talking about for the basketball. So, Senny, you bought you bought a more libertarian and socialist. I'm more of a capitalist guy, right? See?
Yeah.
Would the movement be, instead of free Britney, let's don't play basketball, because it's an economic thing as well? Because all these young African American and Babylonian basketball players that go to Europe to play, obviously it's for profit.
Well, then the problem is what they should do then is everybody. If you really want to do something, then everybody over here in the WNBA should stop playing to put more pressure on our government to do something.
Well, then you know what? I'm with that.
That makes more sense than saying
I'm with that.
I don't think they would really care. I already don't really. Senny, really publicized sport I'm with the NBA anyway. So.
Senny, I'm with that. I mean, Senny, I'm with that. I get you, but
if you have a whole organization that stops, it's
Senny, I'm with you. I'm with you. But let's stay on planet Earth.
We are. I'm keeping it.
No, hear me out. Let's stay on planet Earth. Right now, the professional women basketball players in the United States have the power to say, when basketball season, Lee Scott said they're playing right now.
No, not over there. They're playing here.
Oh, okay.
Is playing here.
Senny.
They don't start till October.
Okay, so in October. So, Senny, in October, right?
Yeah.
Because the women have the power right now. Of the basketball.
But at the end of the day, they really don't, because they have a bonus because they can go over there. But those people already have their own teams. Yeah. They're already doing basketball over there. It's a plus because Americans can go over there and play.
Make it better.
But You think they're gonna give a damn? Because they're still doing it anyway.
But I know that. They
have their own WNBAs.
I know, but I'm saying, should the women of the American basketball professional should boycott playing basketball in October because Britney's locked up?
I don't think it would really make that big difference. Now, if the men boycotted, then oh my God, the world would stop. If they boycotted in defense for her,
now, Senny, would you?
They wouldn't care about if the girls boycotted.
Senny, would you advocate for a women's boycott of professional basketball in Europe in October?
I mean, I'll support whatever they want to do, but I think that the biggest impact would be here in America. You know, since America's supposed to be the capital of the world, so many things that we do here have an impact abroad. So if they started here, if they really cared, if I'm Britney, I'm actually more pissed that they're playing here like everything's okay while I'm over there. That's what's making me more mad. I wouldn't be mad if they went to another country to play. I'm mad that y'all still playing and y'all say that y'all here for me and you have solidarity with me and y'all going on like it's every day and y'all putting out tweets. Like, where is the real stand-up?
So
that's what I'm mad about.
Real stand-up. I'm in Brooklyn tonight. We're going to tell you a joke.
You know what?
So, wow.
That's what's
so we're
pissing
going
me
there.
off.
So you're saying that the WNBA, whoa.
And watch it. And the WNBA is responsible for this.
So are you saying that
her coach want to write a letter?
So,
girl, cancel all your games.
So
Britney come home.
So you're saying that they should shut the WNBA down until she come home?
Shut it down.
Whoa.
Yeah. I've been saying, listen.
Whoa.
Y'all mess around with me, I shut down. Like, dang. Okay.
We know.
we about to get Ukraine style over here. Cocktails.
Yeah, no doubt.
People in the streets, because y'all don't understand.
All right, before I wrap this up, Barbi, should they shut the WNBA down or hear me out.
Shut it down.
No, hold on. She said shut it down. Oh, yeah, well, you've been shut down for a minute. Barbi, should the WNBA, and I'll close out and then we move on. Should the WNBA shut down the season, cancel the season like Sydney said, or should the WNBA professional players not go to Europe to play in October for solidarity of Britney Griner?
I think they should not go to Europe and play.
In October?
In October.
Right. I say this. First of all, shout out to Ricky Martin's nephew. And Christian, God bless him. Tristan, God bless you. I say this. Let the WNBA, y'all play. The ratings are low anyway.
What?
Y'all play your season out. Play your season out. I will follow along with Barbi Cologne. Ladies, you've been put on notice. If you take those big ass basketball toes to Europe in October, shame on you. Because you're just so wrong in so many levels. Boy, what a radical thought Senny talked about, shutting it all down. I get it. But if you ladies go out there in October to get that money, it's not a good look for you. You talking about free BG, but then you're going to go get that check? We'll keep an eye on this. I want to know what these WNBA females, women basketball players going to do. What else, Senny?
Right.
I want to know what you're going to do.
I wonder what they're going to do, too.
Yeah, well, I guess
y'all going to play or all.
And if they shut down the WNBA now, it wouldn't make a difference. None of us, they still don't know 5 basketball teams.
I know 3.
They didn't even research other names of basketball teams while we're talking about it. So you know they don't care. I care. Go ahead, Senny.
3 is good enough for me.
You have a source, a device right there. You can go through all the names right now.
That's because normally you be like, no cheating.
No. I mean, now I'm just saying, just to be curious.
Well, I know now. I did.
What? Name me 5 teams.
Liberty, the Suns, the Sparks, the Aces.
Senny, go ahead. Continue. Senny, go ahead. What else you got? She got the 4 this time.
Give me a minute.
She haven't got the 4 in a minute as well. Go ahead.
Well, as we all know, this weekend on Saturday, Jennifer.
That was about 5 years ago when she got the 4.
I don't like short right now.
Senny never been to 4. Okay.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, back 2 years ago.
Princess, mind your business.
Back 2 years ago when she was going back to New York, she had a 4. She had one.
Anyways.
Princess.
July 16th, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck wed in an intimate...
Hold on, wait a minute. Barbi, the Phoenix Suns are not the Sun. What Suns are you talking about?
That's
the
who I'm
Mercury?
talking to now. Mercury.
Okay.
Somebody.
There's the Phoenix Mercury and the Phoenix Suns.
Somebody. I don't know.
Oh
We're going to see right now. Let's see.
Go ahead. Guys, I'm sorry.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck got married on Saturday.
Yay.
They got married in Las Vegas. She also filed for a name change, becoming officially Mrs. Jennifer Lynn Affleck, the same name she used to sign her on the J-Lo newsletter announcing the occasion, and Twitter could not handle it.
She finally got a ring.
People were saying, posting the name change. Others said Jennifer Affleck. I know she's down horrendous for that man. Somebody said Jennifer Affleck, and they have like pictures of the crying face. Jennifer Lopez is now Jennifer Affleck. Repeated, Jennifer Affleck. Apparently, dropping Lopez for Affleck had always been a part of J-Lo's plan when she and Ben were engaged for the first time back in 2003. She told Pat O'Brien during a special that she would take Ben's last name. I think I'm going to stay with Jennifer Lopez, but my name will be Jennifer Affleck, she said. The two joked about swapping her J-Lo moniker for J-Aff, which doesn't quite have the same ring to it. She said, you got to make sacrifices, she said. One clever fan suggested a compromise that's a bit more palatable, J-Lo AF. It appears that Jennifer Lopez will remain the singer and actor's professional name for now. Her Instagram bio remains her maiden name, and her handle is still J-Lo. So, yeah, others suggested that Ben should have been the one to change his name to Lopez, or that the two should have adopted hyphenated last names. So,
Go ahead.
yeah, so congratulations to her. I think they were dating for less than a year because they got together this year. So she made sure it was a quiet little quick ceremony. Supposedly the dress she wore was something she wore on a film before. So she just did this.
Love can be rekindled.
It can be. I hope this is good for her.
Me
I
too.
hope, Ben does the right thing. Jennifer Garner supposedly is happy with all of this. So Ben wasn't too good to Jennifer Garner. He was like an alcoholic, and I think some cheating was involved. So maybe they deserve each other. Maybe this was meant to be. So shout out to them.
Doesn't it?
And see, Shawn, she took the last name. She wants Ben, okay? She wants to be Jennifer Affleck, okay?
Well,
Affleck.
once again, the men prevail today. Boy, we kicking y'all ladies' asses today. You regroup by 12 noon.
There you go.
Ben, once again, I told us Ben like 6'4". He probably got another 16-inch longer with them 17-inch foot and probably dragging her around too. And there's one thing that is facts, as the young folks say, Barbi Cologne. All adult women have ran into a slong in their lifetime that they just will never forget, that put that work in. Even my beloved wife probably had a slung that she probably even thought of back in the day, like that guy. Mm-hmm. And that's what Ben is to Jennifer. This is a perfect union for me. And this young lady who's from the Bronx, New York, Soundview, all the legends are from the Bronx. Your boy Harvey's from the Bronx. She's from Soundview. I always say this, Jesus Christ was born in the X. She took his last name. You ladies don't like doing that no more. You want to hyphenate. You want to keep your last name. You want to keep the baby father's last name. You want to keep, and I want to say, I want to give a special shout out. I want to give a special shout out to my wife. Honey, I love you. You get it. We had that discussion. I said, that name got to go. She said, no, don't worry about that. That name is out of here. I'm a Harvey now. To my wife, I'm going to give you a round of applause.
Yeah, time, yeah.
The rest of them, they need 17,000 other last names that don't mean anything.
It means something to them. That's why they catch it.
And they rock Twitter or the internet because they got married. This woman's been married 45 times. Ben's been married about 15 times. But I am so happy for both of you. The world is a better place to live in because of both of you are married. And Ben Affleck, he's an urban hero. Black folks love him.
Yeah, we like Ben.
We love all his movies. We love his swag, all that Boston accent, the whole, the look.
Right.
And Jennifer is our Puerto Rican princess. Honey, you could do no wrong with Shawn Harvey. I saw your documentary on Netflix. I fell in love with you. But I always loved you. You from the Bronx, baby. I hope you have a successful, long marriage, both of you. All that money. Jennifer Affleck, I love it. And who cares if the Jennifer, what's the ex-wife name?
Jennifer Garner.
God, who cares what you think?
Well, she has the degree. They got kids together.
So what?
I think that would be so weird.
So
to
what?
date
They got kids
somebody
together.
If the girl before me was the same name, because you know how? Okay, because I have two friends, right? One is
Love you, Jennifer.
One's name is Tara, and the other one's name is Tina, right? But I have two nicknames for them. Like Tara, I'll call her T, and Tina, I call her Tina B, right? So sometimes if I'm talking to Tina, I'll be like, T, you're crazy. But when I say T, I'm thinking of Tara. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to call you that. You know what I mean?
Thinking of T?
Yeah, no, if I call her T by accident, I'm not, even though her name is Tina and it would work, that's not in my head who I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So like, even though I feel like if he would say something, are you thinking about me or are you thinking about the other Jennifer?
Are you serious
You know what I mean?
Are you serious right now?
It would bother me because especially like when you're like having sex and doing other stuff, or like when you're mad and you're like, if you were like Jen, but it's like he might be thinking of how he said that with her. You know what I mean?
No, we don't. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I know.
Like that?
I know you must be crazy for thinking that.
I know. I'm
Are you
not
that?
crazy. I know I'm not the only one.
Are you that self-centered?
No, because I know how I do that.
You think you're the only one that has the
own
same
self,
name?
So I can imagine that happening with somebody else.
Especially with the same name.
People even call each other different names when they don't have the same name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That happens. So imagine if y'all had the same name. That would bother me. I'd be like, I don't think I can
Why
do it.
would
I'd be
that
like, we can't
bother
be
you
together.
when you know, especially in the date when you meet, and then get to know each other, the ex or the baby mother had this, you both have the same name. I think at that point of marriage, you should be over that by that point.
Yeah, but it's like,
I can see it in the beginning, like being a little weird.
So if there was another,
I don't think I
there
could
was
do
another
it.
Seneca out there, and you would have another problem.
it's so weird when you say my name. Okay.
And then if the baby father who calls you Senny J and he calls the other one Senny J, you have a problem with that?
Don't call her Senny J. I'm Senny J.
But yeah, if he were to call me Sen or Senny, or maybe maybe say my name in like an inflection that he's never said it before, I might be like,
Okay.
You think about
what if he
Seneca?
said, what if he was talking to you like, hey Sen, blah 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 blah, and the phone pick up his baby mother, you go, hey Sen, well give me a second, I'm talking to Sen. You got a problem with that?
Like,
Is that
I you just called me that girl name.
But it's the same name.
That's what I'm saying. But don't call me her nickname.
What if he calls me a variation of my name that he's never called me before? Like if he's always calling me Jen, and then he calls me Jenny. You know what I'm saying? Or if he,
or maybe he might be, maybe he might be in, courteous, like to get the names together.
No. Is it? You always call me Sen. Always Sen. Always
and
Sen.
Then
if you
and then he call you.
But then one day you're like, hey Senny, and I'm like,
come knock it off.
You trying something new, or you know what I mean?
No,
or
I don't know
if we're in an argument, or if I'm in an argument and you go, Senny, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you never call me that. What is going on? I would think that in my mind.
The only thing I could say with that is, say if you had a partner and they had a nickname for you, and then for whatever reason called you your government, then that would spark an interest.
I was just about to say that.
But this is
right,
different.
knowing that. How is it different?
Because you're wasting too much time. You're not the only person with the name. It just happened to be that the baby father, whatever, is the baby mother has the same name.
Relationship with both of us.
You signed up for it. You signed up for it. As long as he's treating you right.
I know. It's irrational belief. Yes, for sure. That's definitely an irrational thought. But
and who needs to co-sign the ex-wife approval? Nobody needs all that. Go ahead. Who else needs? Nobody needs that. It ain't about them kids.
It may not need it, but it is good to have, you know.
Why?
Because
ain't about them kids.
They're going to need to all co-parent together, Sean. It is about kids.
Co-parent? Are you sure? It's never about the kids. Go ahead.
What?
It is never. Barbie, come on. It is never about the kids. Go ahead, Senny. Never.
And that's true as hell.
It's supposed to be about the kids.
Never about the kids.
It ain't never about
it ain't never
kids.
about the kids.
That's true
It
as
ain't
hell.
never
about the kids.
Because you know what? Because the kids are always going to be all right. Whether you're in like a totally dysfunctional relationship or the best relationships.
Right.
The kids they're going to be all right.
I mean, but if you're like, at least if you're good people, you know, they're gonna they're resilient. You know, they're gonna grow up. They're gonna
kids
understand.
Kids are a pawn in the whole
that.
situation.
But when things are going down, ain't nobody thinking about them.
Nobody thinking about them kids.
The kids are gonna be all right.
What else?
Poor babies.
A New Haven man is actually arrested after he allegedly pointed a gun at 2 women because they didn't say thank you after he held the door for them. Joshua Murray, 25 years old, was charged with carrying a pistol without a permit, 2 counts of breach of peace in the 2nd degree, and interfering with a police officer. He reportedly held the door open for 2 female customers at the Family Dollar.
Not the Family Dollar.
On Dixwell Avenue in Connecticut.
Whoa. Put a pause on that Dickwell Avenue. That ain't something. Whoa.
That's the name of the street, Sean.
Dixwell Avenue.
Not her street. Go ahead, continue.
And according to a witness, was angry that he didn't receive a thank you, which led him to pulling out his firearm, which he didn't have a permit for. And like that would have been okay, even if he had the permit. The suspect later identified as Murray was located by 2 responding Hamden police officers about a half mile from the Family Dollar store and was reported to have interfered with arresting officers. However, 0 injuries were reported. A gun was found in his possession while he was being detained. He was held on a $25,000 bond and is scheduled for a court appearance on August 2nd.
They should have given him more than $25,000 bond.
Right. He's 25.
He's so petty. Like
he looked crazy. He ain't getting out.
Right. Wow. He needs to stay there because I'm sure nobody got bond money.
I bet you they said hello after that. It's the world we live in today. This is, I mean, it's a crazy story, but look where we live in. These firearms.
Nobody holding the door for me. I got it.
Yeah, no, you want, well, or say thank you. I mean, it's just some folks open up I've done it plenty of times where I've opened up the door for a young lady and they said nothing. And there have been parts of me that want to say, and I know we've all been through that. There's parts of me that in my mind want to say, really, like, wow, like, but I don't respond because you don't know, like, in the society we live today, you might get shot for something like that. So you do. I don't even do that. I open up the door for a young lady. I do it unconditionally for myself. I don't want nothing in return. So when they don't acknowledge it, I'm okay with it because expectations leads to resentment. So some of y'all. And all of us, if someone open up the doors, just take a moment and say thank you. That's all. You don't know who you're dealing with today, and you know that's the proper thing to say. And a lot of times I've hold doors for women. They're talking on a cell phone and they just walk right by, and then the little child behind them go like this, thank you. Like, so there's a lot of that. So there's a point in this crazy story. Even though we are not obligated to say thank you or acknowledge this this act of endearment, we need to stop and say thank you every once in a while. It might save your life, especially the times we live in today. A thank you might save your ass.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just saying, you don't know. There's shootings out here. There's unprovoked violence. You don't know. You might there might be a mass shooter out there. He might save your ass because you said thank you to him.
Yeah.
Might let that clip go. You know what? I'm gonna let you say you was nice to me.
Maybe they did say thank you and he just didn't hear
Well,
them.
you just said in the story that they
Sometimes
didn't say thank you. I mean,
that's what he said.
all right, so let's go with what he said. We don't know what the other people said. I'm just saying. So, Senny J, if a young man opened up a door for you, you're going into the Dollar Tree. You gonna say thank you?
Yeah,
Of course. Barbi, if a young man, right? You're gonna say thank you. You're not just not gonna walk by, right?
I'm like, thank you.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think if
We
I've
need
ever
some
done
thank you.
that.
We need some thank yous back. We need to thank you back in our life. We need the hello back in our
Not by force, though.
I mean,
I'm not
they
saying
ain't
by
said, but dang, he ain't had to
force.
pull a gun out. It ain't that
Of
serious.
course, but I'm just saying, everybody, my point is, cover all bases in the society that we live in. Everybody's going bonkers. Everybody getting shot on a daily basis. Innocent people. Get your thank you games up and your polite game back up. I don't know. Nobody's polite no more, and I understand that. Somebody open up a door for me, I'm busting my ass to say thank you. Because you don't know. That's why when people always bully the greasy hair white dude at the job, and then he comes back and shoot all of y'all. But there's two people that are always alive in the shootings of people, the employees. It's the people that was nice to this guy.
That's why I'm nice to everybody.
Those people
All
are
the
still
time.
alive. Barbie, those two people are still alive.
And I will be that two people, one of the two people.
And the rest of them are gone
Forgive
because
me.
they just simply wasn't polite. I'm just saying, even in distress, use that thank you. You just never know. I don't know what this world is going. Since COVID, this thing's going bonkers. Now you got the monkeypox now.
Not the monkeypox.
What else? Are we done? That's it?
Yeah, that's all I
All right.
have.
Yeah, that's all you
On
have?
that note,
That's all you got?
all I have left.
That's all you got left?
That's all I have left.
All right. Damn, Senny. I'm sorry. That's all you have left.
That's it.
Sure.
All right.
I'm done.
Well, guys, whoa. Thank you. All right. All right. Let's go at third camera. All right, guys. God bless you. We see you guys tomorrow, man. We are out of here. Let's go.
DJs.
Get ready for vacation.